El Dorago is such a cool looking yokai. The red markings and the blue wings all work really well with the gold body, and he has such an intimidating expression. El Dorago strikes fear into all that encounter him, including competitive Yokai Watch 3 players. In fact, I would argue that El Dorago is the strongest wall breaker in the entire game. He has many powerful qualities that mow down all tanks in his way. First, his strength stat. With max investment, it crosses the 200 line at level 60. This is the trait that a lot of attackers wish to have. His HP is also insane, reaching just over 400. His defense is usable, so he can tank hits very well. His one poor stat is speed, only being around 60. His spirit couldn't matter less, his technique is only shock. This is all well and good, but what makes him the best wall breaker? I mean, he only has one item slot, and yokai like Ancient Enma, Deadcool, and even Mython seem like they perform better as an offensive wall breaker. Well, it may comes down to his skill. The skill ignores guard and accuracy. This means, unlike Ancient Enma and Horn of Plenty, he doesn't really need Grumple's support to be hitting consistently. The combination of that and a guard break is simply amazing, as most tank yokai rely on shielding Soldier Blocker to always be guarding. The fact that all the rest of the guard breakers have pretty low speed balances out the power of breaking guard, considering guard halves all damage. El Dorago's low speed makes no difference here. El Dorago's attack is a 112 base power hit, which is pretty average, but his ultimate is monstrous. It's a front column pattern, which are really easy to bait. On top of this, it has a whopping 345 base power at max level. A lot of 3 tiles ultimates max out to 300 at most, so this is a massive difference. His Inspired and Technique are totally useless, but you'll be building him rough anyway, so you won't even need to worry about them. As for items, a Mythical Bangle would actually work really well on Dorago. The main turn off for Bangle personally is the speed lowering, which equates to accuracy lowering. An effect that gets around accuracy is required for slow attackers like Horn of Plenty and El Dorago anyway, so the speed nerf doesn't matter much. 65 strength is an insane boost for Dorago. He could also run Shielding Soul since his HP is so damn high. He has similar bulk to Henix, just trading some HP for actual defense. Henix is still a better tank because of his self-revive and magic resistance though. Finally, he could run Blowaway so if it fits your team, but this is a pretty niche choice that isn't commonly used. Blowaway is preferred on yokai with 2 item slots like Deadcool and Tanbo. Now let's discuss how you use Dorago in teams. He's an S rank, so he's a yokai I want to try build around, and my favourite way of doing this is double Dorago. There are many variations of double Dorago, but the most common core is 2 El Dorago and a Samaril. The 2 El Doragos mean you can not have any more S ranks, but that's barely an issue. The Samaril is there for some strong strength boosts. If I were to round out the team myself, I would also run 2 Macho Nyan and a B rank BMW Originian and Brave. Then we have an EX Brave Unity, a boost ultimate charge for our Samaril and Doragos, and 2 very tanky boys. So you might be thinking now, how do you actually counter Dorago? Well, I believe there are only 4 yokai in the whole game that can do the job. Sprink, Terminator, Q-Bot and Venactobot all have skills that half physical damage they take, and El Dorago's skill doesn't break through this. They're good tanks in their own right, so they aren't a case like Salty Bacon where you can only run them to counter Dorago. El Dorago is one of, if not the strongest wall breaker in all of Yokai Watch 3. A combination of a high strength and HP, a skill that pierces guard and removes his low accuracy from his low speed, and a very high base power ultimate make him a super powerful physical attacker that is absolutely worth the S slot, even 2.